Hi everybody, welcome to the 2 Hour Track Challenge. My name is Ben_Burns. Today we're going to be writing a song in 2 hours or less. I am incredibly low energy today because I had a kidney stone over the last week that has really hecked me up. So we're going with a super low energy track today. Doesn't mean low effort, just low energy. Yeah, Keneku. The onset of that was on Monday. Thankfully, I'm not in any pain right now. But oh boy, that was real bad. So I've kind of spent the last, I guess, what is it, 48 hours? Yeah, about 48 hours. Spent the last 48 hours trying to figure out, oh man, how to do anything. But you know, it'll get better. So in the meantime, I figure I still want to do my weekly song. It's like I've spent the last 3 days doing literally nothing, and I really want to do something, so, let's get started. So I'm thinking if we're gonna do some chill stuff, hello Husk, how are you? If we're gonna do some chill stuff, we should, just really lean into it with, the Feld Instruments, suite of sounds because I love them, and I haven't used them a lot lately. So I'm thinking we'll do something real chill, and I think that will be good. I really like how these sound. I don't know if I'm gonna do the unsynced tremolo though. I'm basically just looking for something real chill, real cool. Okay, and with the new sound card, it's not hecking up my CPU the same way too, so that's also nice. Well, let me see what happens when I turn the reverb on, because that's usually, it's all right. So this is a tape loop, which is cool. So yeah. Don't know what I'm gonna do. This might be the speedrun edition. Might just be an hour long. It really kind of depends. Thankfully, like I said, I'm not in any kind of pain. I'm gonna call this song Little Stones. Little Stones. That's not a bad idea. I was trying to think of like a good name for this song, and maybe that's a good one. Thank you for the resub, Toxic. I appreciate it. As far as Little Stones, unfortunately, I don't know. Mine's kind of my kidney stone is medium sized. They said it was 6 millimeters, which is about a quarter of an inch. So I don't know how you pee something like that out anyway. But I'm talking with a doctor tomorrow about other options. So, Dr. Burns. Yeah, even something simple like that. Let's like lay something down. And if I am gonna do a chill stream, let's just roll and find a nice chill out drum loop. Minimal drum. Let's go with that. Let's say 80 to 90 loops only. Nothing that I already own. Great. That might be kind of cool. The one thing that's nice about having a billion splice points is that you can really just kind of grab whatever you want. Dang it. So let's warp this into place. 80 minus 1. It might be a little obnoxious, but we can scoop out the middle. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing. Thankfully, like I said, I'm not really in pain. I'm just, like, a little delirious right now. Like, I'm not one to take a whole lot of meds. But boy, did I when I got clearance from the doctor. So, I'm not hitting the key late. It's just this is real slow. Let's change this to Becoming Ocean. I like the sound of that. Man, that is a lovely pad. How about this? So, not really sure what's up yet. What did I hit before? Sure. I can see this going somewhere. Where's my... There it is. So yeah, again, I apologize if I'm a little off today. Yeah, I'm thinking that, like, this can sit, like, way in the background and we can use kind of a muffled snare, which is French for nothing. Let's see, what's a good snare? Probably not the Konami pack. Oh my god, these are definitely the wrong ones. I thought I went into the minimal house ones because that's what I live off of. Yeah. Yeah, the snare was super gross. And it definitely would fit in a different song. Actually, I might checkerboard this because I think I want a little bit more control over each instrument. So it's going to be a little bit more work, but... Cool. So I think this is actually a pretty good start. I do want that to be a little bit early. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't recommend kidney stones. I do like the idea of calling this small stones, though. I think I'm going to do that, because that has a really cool, like near mythical feeling to it, you know? Kind of like Stonehenge. Ugh. Small stones. But yeah, this is a cool groove so far. I dig it. Once it actually saves. The bug flying in my face. Get out of here, stupid gnat.
Remember to save.
Yo, dog. Remember to save. Let's just line this up a little better. Oh, did I totally read that wrong. Small stones, yeah. So yeah, super minimal, super, I was gonna say basic, but it ain't basic. There's a lot of cool things going on here. But I like the idea of doing this. I was also listening to, my Quiet Spaces EP earlier today. I had to go out and get some stuff from like Menards, like some bird feed and stuff. And I did a really cool thing with with an arpeggiator, and I wanted to try that again because I thought it was real neat. Let's go with sustains. So what I did... Oh, you should. Like, I hate being like, oh man, I love my music. It's great. But man, I really like Quiet Spaces. It's a really pretty album. So what I did is I did this, but I also lowered the play chance on them to like, I think to like 60%, except for the root note. And then what I did is I tossed an arpeggiator on here. So each of these notes has a 60% chance to play aside from the root note. And then once you throw an arpeggiator on here, it essentially creates constantly like new patterns every measure. And this turned out to be so cool. I wanted to try it again. Dude, right? Like mindful reflection, if I believe it's the one that I'm thinking of. But that song started out as just a random ambient dude that I managed to like spread out into an 9-minute long song. Yeah, it's the end of Journey. Okay. That is like one of my favorite songs ever. Okay, so we can bring that in there. I might actually bring this up an octave, just because we don't want to be fighting the bass too much. And to be honest, like, we've got a pretty good start going for 10, 15 minutes in. Yeah, for real. where is it? I know there's one in here. Yeah, I think this was it. Actually, again, let me go with the checkerboarding. Like, I don't always do MIDI this way, but in this case, I think it's probably the better way of doing it. Now, I like it better with a sampler, because I have more control over it. Because I want to crop these notes a little bit. And change the volumes. It's so loud. Why are these so loud? Usually hats are really quiet when I import them. Okay, so we can actually bring in another drum loop here. I like the idea of 2 bars on, 2 bars off when it comes to like energy. I want to maybe try to rolling with that a little bit more. So let's see if we can find another cool, like minimal. Hey, Madam Berry, how are you? How was your stream today? I'm sorry I couldn't show up and hang out. I've been dealing with stuff. Hey! Pedrin, how are you? Thank you so much for... Let me get you some piano in just a second. I can retell my saga over the last couple days. First of all, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Here's some piano. So, I apologize if I'm a little low energy today. I had a, kidney stone experience on Monday, and I'm still kind of recovering from that. So I'm doing some super chill music today. I feel fine, but I haven't passed the object yet. So I've been learning a lot about how anatomy works, though, which is neat. So yeah, no pain, thankfully, but I still have a lot of things that I have to be aware of. Without going into too much detail, because I know that can gross a few people out. It's been a time. But, you know. Oh, actually a triplet might be really cool there. Anatomy of music. You know, the journey from the bladder, or the kidney to the bladder, is apparently the more painful part, and passing the stone just takes patience. And I don't have patience. I want this stupid thing out of me. Yeah, I think, like, design-wise, there's a lot of interesting things. Like, scientifically, the body's super cool. And weird. Like, if you ever dive into it and learn about how much your brain lies to you, like, all the time, it's pretty wild. I don't know. Like that kind of stuff is really interesting, but I don't always dig into it that much. I'm actually gonna throw a little bit of like thermal. No, what am I looking for? Damage, I think. Is that what it's called? Where is it? That's thermal. Is it called damage? Nope. I can't remember what it's called. Labs tape. I think it's just a regular VST. What am I looking for? Or punish, that's what it's called. Yeah, I'm mostly right now, like I'm just trying to survive, you know? Like, and I do a very small podcast for my Patreon supporters, and I kind of talked about it a little bit today, where I've never really dealt with I don't know what I'm looking for here. I've never really dealt with this kind of stuff before, like chronic pain, and like it's really kind of changed my way or my idea of approaching like giving advice to people, because it's not like I'm always just like, oh yeah, just do the thing. It's not hard. But I also feel like I've been a bit of an ableist when it comes to my advice in the past, and I feel bad about that now that I have a little bit more experience on the other end of things. Which is interesting, to say the least. I don't know if I like this extra layer of drums. Let's find a different one. Because I want to do something that has a little bit more movement to it. That might be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Fedrin, you've been dealing with some of that too, haven't you? I'm trying to connect some tweets that I've seen from people on Twitter. So I don't know if it's been you that's been dealing with it or somebody else, but I kind of better understand how it works now, which isn't a great way of saying it, but it's like I feel that like it's not necessarily even the pain, it's just being comfortable, you know, like trying to figure out a comfortable way to sit or lie down or any of that stuff. It's just like it's impossible. And that's what I was dealing with like with the kidney stone on Monday, where I just like I could not find a comfortable place to sit or lie down or anything, and it's just like it was starting to drive me a little crazy. Like I was getting delirious from it. And it's just weird how it affects you, you know? I will. Like I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned this before or after the raid, but I'm not feeling pain now, which is great. I'm just waiting for things to pass, which just takes time. Yeah, patience. So, you know, it'll get there. Just have to wait. And in the meantime, I was starting to go a little crazy just because I wasn't able to make stuff. Like I wanted to sit down and make things, and I just couldn't, you know. Thankfully, I'm doing better, but it's still like. I don't know, it's still like it could just come back.
Remember to save.
Oops, this one needs to go down here. Also, it does not seem like these are velocity sensitive, which is too bad, because I would really like these to be quieter. Yeah. I imagine at some point you get used to it, but that's not exactly the ideal outcome, you know? This hat sucks, so let's find a different one. Actually, I kind of like that crunchy one. Let's use that as a layer. Yeah. I don't think I could stream 7 days a week, honestly. Like that's commendable. I don't understand how anybody could do that. And I guess maybe like playing games is a little different than doing creative stuff all the time, but you know, it's still a lot of effort just to sit and talk and like interact and be a part of other people's lives, you know. It's just wild. I have no idea. Like I my batteries get pretty drained from doing this. I love doing it. Like I'm not complaining, but it's like one of those things where it can take a lot out of you, and people that do this either as a career or just as like a very dedicated hobby. I create music. That is true. Yeah. I would say that streaming has made me less of an introvert. Which I guess you can take or leave. Just trying to make this pattern a little bit more interesting. Okay. Okay. Yes, music keeps us alive. I really do like this song, and I feel happy that this is kind of coming together in a cool way. Because it could have easily train wrecked, and I would have been sad. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. This like super muffled snare. The snare actually puts a lot of texture into the song. Passing the pain. Toxic already suggested we call this song Small Stones. But yes, it's entirely possible that we make a series out of this. Finally, I have a way to turn my pain into art. But yeah, there's I don't really know. Like it's really hard to describe. I know this song needs to evolve and go somewhere. But I'm not really sure where yet. Oops. I do like the mix of uh-oh. It's not. This isn't really a song that lends itself well to melodic. Let's try Pigments and see if we can maybe get something there. Man, I can't remember where anything is right now. Like, oh no. You can try to find the brightness and contrast on your video card or your monitor. Let's see, this kind of like fake piano. I kind of like that sound actually. Um, Okay, so what this needs is it needs less of that and more Valhalla, because everything needs more Valhalla. I've been really digging Supermassive lately, which is fun because it's free. That sounds great. This one in particular is not what I'm looking for, though. I think the Hydra one is a cool one. Okay, so I need to have this cut through the mix more. You can see right down in the EQ that it's around the 800 to 1100 range, so I need to kind of dip out some of that stuff over here because I have a feeling I'm getting a lot of infighting with some of my other instruments. Not a huge deal, but something that makes this stand out a little cleaner. Okay. I think what I want to do is I want to cut everything out, and then we can kind of, it's kind of a little bit of a micro transition that prepares people for a new section of the song, because I want to bring in this bass for more than just the other bits. Let's see if this works. And just the rest of this can just heck on in. And I think maybe we can reinforce that with a kick, but it's going to be a bit of a muddy, it'll be a muddy bottom. So we'll have to work on fixing that. You know we don't want a muddy bottom. That's good. Okay, this should be here. Yeah. Yeah. Why is this? Oh, because this is triplets. Okay. I guess we'll ride with that then. This one needs to get fixed too. All these need to get fixed. That's okay. That's just fine. I think we should be good now. Oh wait, no, there's this one. There's 4. Okay. So you have invisibility powers. There we go. These can line up here. So I'm just looking for something. I'm not really looking to develop this song a lot more. Because I think the beauty in this song is that it has space to it, you know? And I don't want to mess that up. Yeah, we can get rid of that. I'm wondering if we can put in like a little bit of a bass line. Like not anything crazy, but... Oh. It's cool that we're kind of leaning on the triplets for this. I like that. Unless I don't think this is triplets for the bass. No, it's I was going to say it's quadruplets, but those are just quarter notes. Hey, official Haya. Finally, I've been dealing with discount Hayas for the last flippin' 6 months. Thank you so much for that follow, though. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Remember to save.
Oh, hey. Remember to save. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Okay, so this bass is actually pretty cool. Go like this. I think this will be cool. I don't want it to be too overwhelming, but having it kind of pulse like this is going to be neat. not too much on the subs. Yeah, it is a weird EQ. But really, with that EQ, I guess it is a sawtooth, so... Yeah. Yeah, well, feel free to ask questions. I'm more than happy to help. Because music production is a really fun thing to stream, but it can be a little intimidating sometimes, too. Yes. Audio is also a problem sometimes. Interesting. We can have some interesting developments with this. Because we can take this and take the frequency and automate this up. Go like this, maybe. Give it a little bit of motion. Because it starts as... Oh, thank you so much, Tim. That means a lot. I feel like we're getting some conflictions with these bass lines because this please zoom in. Thank you. This sample is also very bassy. And I feel like these things are getting in the way of each other. I guess this doesn't really have a whole lot aside from bass. You take out the bass, there really just isn't anything else. Except for this Schwarp sound. Which we can keep and then just nuke the rest of this, and then we don't have to worry about EQs. The bouncy figurines, these guys, this is a custom made node.js file that I've been working on for a long time that kind of runs in the background when I stream. So unfortunately you can't download that, which is too bad. I've been meaning to at some point figure out how to like put this on GitHub or something. There are versions of this that exist out in the world. I think one is sold on Steam, but I don't know the name of it. But you can do something similar to this. This is just a custom thing that I've been throwing together very slowly for the last 2 years. So, Steam Avatars, that's what it's called. It's very similar to this, so... I'm just stubborn and I want to do my own thing. Oh, stream, thank you. I shouldn't put a reverb on that. It's like, okay, so where's this song going? It's like slowly growing over time, which is cool. I'm wondering if we do get a little bit more upbeat with this. Which isn't against the law or anything. Like, I can do whatever I want. My goal, of course, whenever I'm like, oh, I'll just make a chill song today, it's all good. I mean, make up like some fucking happy hardcore shit. Which is definitely not where this is going. But, like, bringing in a more aggressive snare would actually probably give this a really cool vibe. right? It's always chill out music till it's not. See if I can get this set up before that sounds real weak. That's like acid bassy. I don't really know where that's coming from. I don't know if that's the right way to go. It's cool, but it's also kind of boring. It is cool. I just don't know if that's really the direction I want to take this. I have a very bad habit of painting myself into corners. And this bass is not the direction I want to go, but I do like the the drums. I'm going to simplify this too because I want to focus on other musical elements. Cool. Let's go in here, scoop all that out, put this in, and change this hat a little bit. Like I'm a big advocate of just tightening everything up. Cool. So I feel like we need to add a new instrument here. And my go-to is probably not the right one. Because, like, I always want to go to my vintage keys. Oh, that's actually not bad. That could work. It's not sitting super well in the mix, which might just be a compression issue. Just make it a little bit louder. Here, let's try it. Let's just jam on this let's jam on this correctly. Which is to say, have this loop and then just take the good takes. But I don't know. mistake, but I like it. A pitch shift. Well, that was more of a key change than a pitch shift, but I know what you're saying. Because a pitch shift is this. But this is, oh, that's why. Okay. Really like that. This is like a total mistake. Going to the this is so basically what I was in C minor, and I went to the major sixth instead of the minor sixth. So I went to like this, something like that, instead of where I was intending on going was just here. So I went instead of here. But it worked really well. And I ain't changing it. So I'm just cleaning this up a little bit. So let's iterate on that a little bit more. Again, this is what I was talking about, or just letting it ride, but I really like that one loop, and I wanted to fix it up, I guess, before moving on. Because, you know, why do anything linearly when you can just chop it up into little pieces? I'm also thinking about adding a collab sample. That's not what it's called, though, is it? Oh, it is. Yeah. And to just put a bunch of reverb on that jabroni. Bring some of that stuff back, and then we are starting. I don't know if I have. Whoop, crap. I was doing so well. I don't think I did. Next. No, I don't have it. I probably should. DX7.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. Throwing some weird stuff in there. I also think that this bass line needs to be a little bit more dynamic, because it's a little obnoxious right now. Like, it works here because we're like introducing a new part, but once we get into this other stuff, it might be better to kind of mess around with it a little bit more. I don't know. No, wait, we're not doing triplets on this one. Bop, bop. Reverse bass. Snare's a bit loud. That's not a bad idea. Could I please do it? Thank you, Ableton. A lot of places. So a lot of these samples are from a Vengeance pack that I got a million years ago. And Vengeance is like a super generic kind of EDM pack. Some of these loops I get through Splice, which is a real mixed bag. I like Splice a lot, but it's also really frustrating when I want to find something specific and all they give you is a bunch of poops. Like, that's not bad. I might steal that. But this is also a subscription service, so you pay like $7 or $8 a month, and then they give you credits, which you can then spend on samples. Additionally, I create a lot of my own samples through, which I offer on my Gumroad, which I think you're familiar with, but if you're not, I make lots and lots of sample packs and contact instruments here. Here, I'll just do that. And otherwise, it's just stuff I've collected over the millions of years that I've actually been writing music. So it's a little bit of everything. Studio drummer. I do have it, but I don't know if I've ever used it. The Gumroad plug. I'm always like, I never like just like plugging my stuff for fun, even though I put a lot of effort into it. No, I know I'm backpedaling, but it's like I put a lot of effort into it, and I want to make sure people know that it exists because I feel it's a fair price. And if people don't know it exists, like they're not going to find it. So like I'm totally fine with shilling my stuff, but I also feel like I don't enjoy putting advertisements in my stuff, even if it's just for myself, which is bad for business. But blame Twitch. I just want people to have fun, you know? See, I think this will be cool if we can dial it in correctly. This is kind of what you were talking about, I think, Toxic, with like having this like reverb. If you want it dirtier, we should probably throw it in massive or something, which I'm okay with. Yeah. Complete. Massive. Massive does give it a bit of a chunkier feel, which I'm okay with. Because we can have multiple oscillators going. We could have a bit extra voicing going. A little bit more unison. And then we just gotta chuck this cut off like this. Make sure this has a longer attack, and this should be good. Too long. A little bit gnarlier. We can drive it a bit too. No, and that's what it is. It's like you are correct, Toxic. Where like I mentioned this as part of a conversation, and then we're continuing that conversation beyond just talking about, hey, you should buy my stuff. Hey, you're on my stream, you should buy my stuff. Hey, did you know that I have stuff that you can... It's like, that's the kind of stuff that really bothers me when I'm watching other people's streams, where it's just like, all it is just an advertisement for like the things that they sell. And it's like, no, I'm here because I want to make stuff with you guys. I'm not here because I need to sell my things. So there's kind of this dissonance when it comes to like what I want to actually do on stream. And I'm glad people understand that I'm not here to sell people stuff. Buy Ben stuff, yes. I mean, I wouldn't complain if you did. I have the everything pack for $50, which gets you everything. But, you know. I also know that not everybody's a music producer either, so it's like I don't want to be here being like, yeah, you should buy this cool stuff I make for music production. It's like, it's not what everybody does, and that's okay. Some people are just here to hang out and enjoy the chill vibes. I'm much more concerned about the vibes than making a couple bucks, you know? Have a good night, Tim. This could use a wider on it. Where's my wider? Wide. Is that gnarly enough for you, Toxic, or should I go more nuts with it? Too bad. Thermal is such a pretty distortion unit. Can't get over just how nice it looks. That's way too much. Thick fuck. I like that, it's just loud now. Yeah, it was a really missed opportunity for the double C thick. Okay, the other thing I want to do is I want to give this a little bit of motion. Um, just so it doesn't sound like it's a looped sample, which really honestly doesn't matter too much, but yeah, I know. People should design interfaces for me, though. I mean, you've seen my contact libraries. They're all named stupid stuff. Speaking of which, maybe I could, I don't think that it'll work, but I haven't had a chance to use my do library yet. Don't. Yeah, exactly. I did put it over here. That's good. Yeah. Okay, what chords are we playing with here? Okay. I kind of like this. Let's like really toss this into the background, but I think this will be cool. Okay, I gotta fix those chords at the end. I'll just go like this and then. Yeah, I was way off. What is this then? This is just Oh, okay. Man, I can't get over how good this sounds. Like, there was very little processing done. I did some processing to like nudge things into. Oh wait. What is it? I haven't played that song in like 10 years.
Remember to save.
That was Mario 2, by the way. So a couple things need to change here. This needs to be a little longer. I don't know if I want to stick with this over what I had, but I think it might make a cool little contrast. We get rid of like the bass notes maybe. Instead of, let's do this the smart way. Just minimize them. All right. Looks like there's 2 notes there, because there are 2 notes there. Okay. It was pretty funny. Yeah. Because I think we can do some fun stuff with just a simple melody. Gonna have to change some stuff around with the do's, but I think that that's a neat place to start. Scoot this out to the right point and then just go. Yeah, I think that it actually works really well here. Know what I mean? Maybe you don't know what I mean. I mean that it's a neat place to start with this solo. I mean, I was also talking about this being like a 1 hour long stream, and clearly that's not the case, so, you know, what do I know? Geez, Toxic, can't you just keep it together? There's no fun allowed on the internet. So let's fix some of this stuff as we go. I clearly made a couple mistakes, which is fine. Excuse me. Mostly timing issues, though. Okay, and this one is like I want to fix the do's. Yes, yes, it can. It's new with Ableton 11. You can do multiple takes. I think it's like show take lanes. Yeah, so like these are all the different takes, and I can go in and I think I can't remember which key it is to like yeah, copy selection to the main lane. So if I wanted to, I could be like that and that and that and that, and then like you can piecemeal something together. I don't use it because I keep forgetting that it exists. So that's on me. Yeah, take care, Toxic. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate your time. Okay, let's listen to this whole thing. Kind of like how that missed chord there kind of changed how all of this comes together. Which is a good thing. So I've got some timing issues in all this too, which is fine too. Figure out how to get rid of the bass a little bit more cleanly. Yeah. Something simple like that. Okay. So yeah, I think I want to get rid of the bass here and then also pare back this stuff. Go. Because if we remove some elements from the drums here, it'll also indicate that the bass is not playing anymore too. So. Messy here too. Clearly I have some wrong notes here. This is what happens when you kind of transpose crap on top of each other. There's all these, like, weird ghost notes gotta pick out, which I think I'm just being nitpicky, but that's okay. So yeah, let's change this back to a different color so I can tell the difference. It started raining. That's nice. What?
Just one.
Yeah. Still rain.
I drove right under it.
So is this song kind of grow again? I think it kind of just goes back to where it was. I like the idea of this song kind of being a long build up, have some kind of intensity in the middle, and then just kind of go back to this really ambient thing. I think that works really well in this case. Ah, that fresh rain smell. I don't know if any, I don't think there's gonna be any OTT in this one, unfortunately. Thank you for thinking of that, though. You never know when you're gonna need some OTT. Kind of floating around. Tycho, stop it. Tycho, stop it! Stop scratching.
Stop it! It's right there.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. Yeah, it is. I just wanted to listen to the rain. I'm sorry if it's annoying. Kind of want to record it, though. I don't know how to, because I don't think the mic will pick it up super well. Here, let's try. So the microphone that feeds into Ableton is a little bit more... It's the same microphone, but the settings are a little bit more sensitive. Yeah, that works pretty well. I guess we should record more of that, but I don't want to just sit here for a full minute So let's just go with that, and then we can loop it. Excuse me. No, wait, compressor after EQ. Does not loop super well because this the onset is really strong. So I'm gonna cut into that a little bit, and it should be better. Just really want the wind, but it is kind of loud. There, not getting picked up by the mic. A little loud. So the problem with this is that, seeing as it's randomly determined, I don't think that I have control over what actually plays every time. Because I don't know if it's seeded. Yeah, it's not seeded. Which is too bad. But like, we could end the song here. Kind of like the idea of bringing the bass back for the last little bit here, but like shortening it up. What's up with that? We need one more chord here, because we're here. We should really lead back into the... Good old rain. Yeah, it's getting picked up on the mic again. Let's just close that for the moment. I think we can just end the song right here, honestly. I think that this is a perfectly acceptable spot. Let's kind of bring this stuff up and just let it ride out. We'll listen to the whole thing, see if there's any other changes we can make to the thing as a whole, but overall it's pretty cool. I'm really pleased with some of the chords that I used with this. It's definitely a little outside of my wheelhouse, but this is still like peaking weird. Cool. So the end of the song is right there, let's say. Perfect. Okay, let's listen to the whole thing. See if there's anything else we can add. It is a little quiet at the beginning, which isn't a bad thing. Anytime you're ready, Ableton. There we go, thank you. It's definitely too loud now. Underwater level, yeah. Can definitely feel that. This bass is a bit loud now. Volumes are a bit all over the place with this. Kind of just fixing it as I go, I guess. appreciate that. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Foxtrot. How are you? I feel like the drums in general are a touch too loud. You are excellent. That's good. I will get you some piano in 1 second. We're kind of just wrapping this up for the moment. I appreciate the raiding party. Even if it's 2, it's still important. Yeah, cool. Yeah, thank you. Play with that chord we were messing with earlier. Thank you for the raid. I hope you're well. I think that really this song is mostly complete. I think it's a little mushy in the middle bits here. Oh yeah, no worries. So I think really what we're dealing with is a bunch of fighting between the layers. Remember to save and all that. So we have a lot going on in this like 500 to 800 hertz range. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to chunk this out here. That should help. You can also actually go into here and use the lean function to focus a little bit more on the high end, but I do like the lows too, so... Cool. I think we're done. Yeah, this is a cool song. So, yeah, I think that works out really well. And that's like a really low chance, too, because each note has a 60% chance of playing, and that's all of these turning off, which is cool. I wish that the random thing, this choice or chance, was seeded, so like I always knew which one it was. And if I wanted to, I could like poop this out as actual like MIDI data and then choose the ones I like the most. But I feel that that's cheating a little bit, honestly. And I'm for letting the computer do some of the work. So yeah, that is this week's song. I'm really happy that we were able to come together and hang out, and now I am going to yeah. And I think that some Max for Live stuff allows you to put in a seed, so it has the same output every time you play it. Like it goes off of whenever it was triggered, like the timestamp or something, so it's always the same. But for this one, it doesn't have it, and that's okay. I would love to learn more Max programming. I think that might be the next step with my Ableton stuff, because there's a lot of really cool stuff you can do in there, but it's also really dense. So, you know, when I find time, maybe that's my 2022 goal, is to get more acquainted with Max for Live and start building like interesting instruments through that. Oh, cool, yeah. That would actually be really useful. Sorry, I don't know names between here and Discord, but you're on Discord, right? I know we've talked before. Yeah. So I am going to render this out. Okay, yeah, that's probably why it sounded familiar. So I'm going to render this out and get going. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the week. I may or may not be around this weekend. I'm not entirely sure yet. Yeah, and I really appreciate all the well wishes and just everybody hanging around and taking in a low energy chill stream today. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's it for me. I really appreciate all of you, and I will see you next time. Take care. Oh yeah, and buy my stuff everywhere too. Don't forget that. Related to the earlier conversation. You gotta buy all my stuff. Yeah, buy it everywhere. Buy it twice. Don't even give it to a friend, just buy it twice and just shift delete it. Don't even send it to your recycle bin. Okay, I'm done. See you guys later.